Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome back once again to Maximus the Fourth. What I have here is the new Skittles mainstream cable TV drinks. No more of that hokey powder stuff that you have to mix in water, where they only give you the certain flavors per Skittle packs. No. These are the legit, actual Skittles drinks that have just come out here in 2024. And I have these lined up starting from your guys' left to your right, as best as I can chronologically of when these things came out. This one is the original Skittles lineup, and the original Skittles were released in 1974, and if you take a look at the pack, you'll notice that it says the original Lime Up. That is a pun that is intended. It's really meaning lineup. The reason for that tag is because in 2013, what they did is they took the green lime Skittle, and they came out with a new green apple Skittle, and they did a taste test comparison for professionals to try them, and they had actually discontinued the original lime green Skittle and replaced it with green apple, and it's because it outperformed the original green lime Skittle. But the weird story is that by the time that they were actually released, they received some pretty negative backlash from the consumers. So even though the taste testing campaign was a huge success, it was not an actual success to the consumers. I am not super familiar with all four flavors of Skittles. I'm pretty sure I know what the original one tastes like, but I also have the tropical Skittles as well as the wild berry and the sour. And my plan today is to kind of do a taste test of the Skittles packs after drinking the drink, just to see if these taste as accurate as they are made out to be. So I'm going to start with the original one, and as I go down the line, I will tell you the release dates of when these were released. So let's go ahead and start with the OG. Man, I could not be any more excited. Just get a nice look at that. So apparently these are starting to be able to get found easier and easier at places like Walmart and somewhere else, I can't remember. But they're taking their sweet time landing in the spots, that's for sure. Here we go. Original Skittles drink. Wow. That's actually not half bad. I'm not sure how to word that. It does taste a little bit like Kool-Aid. But does it actually taste like the original Skittles? I would not say 100% identical, but for what they're trying to do, this is actually pretty close. Let's do a taste test of the original Skittles from the original lime, pun intended, up, and see just how close this actually is. Okay, so there's 5 in here. Grape, lime, strawberry, orange, and lemon. Okay, I'm refamiliarized with what the original Skittles taste like after trying them. Let's just take one more sip of the original Skittles drink. Okay, so the original Skittles themselves are a lot sweeter. This is not half bad though. There's a little bit of a tartiness to it, and based on them trying to get it to taste like the original Skittles, I would probably give it a... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Maybe like a 6. And as a whole, the drink as a whole, maybe like a 7. So it doesn't taste 100% identical to the original Skittles. I would probably give it about 60%. Now, let's try which one is next here. The tropical. Let's try the tropical. Let's go ahead and open these up. I'll just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so I've got my gauge ready from the tropical Skittles. Let's go ahead and try the tropical Skittles drink. Interesting. I don't really know these other 3 flavors of Skittles well enough to be able to know exactly what I'm tasting. But that's why we have the Skittles packs as well. Not bad. It's kind of light, a little bit fluffy. I wouldn't say it tastes directly like cotton candy, but I'm getting some cotton candy vibes, if you know what I mean. Definitely a little bit tart, just like the original one. Not super sweet, but decent. Let's go ahead and try the tropical Skittles, one of each flavor. Fast forward. Oh wow. I do not like those tropical Skittles at all. That is not good. Oh, the tropical Skittles were first released in 1989. So very surprisingly, these have actually been out for a very long time. I did not know that. Not good at all. Jeez. I think that's the first time I've ever tried tropical Skittles. No joke. Let's go ahead and try this drink one more time. Okay, I can definitely taste that this is supposed to taste like the original tropical Skittles, like the tropical Skittles, but I wouldn't say it tastes directly like it. Kind of the same score as the first one. I'd probably say based on it's supposed to be tasting like the tropical Skittles, I'd give it 60%, 6 out of 10. And the drink as a whole, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. I don't really like this one. Next up, we're going to take a look at the wild berry. Now, wild berry Skittles were first released in 1989. Go ahead and just fast forward this, or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so this time I think I'm going to try the actual wild berry Skittles first before the drink, just because I feel like it. Very interesting. Never tried those either. Strawberry, berry punch, wild cherry, melonberry, and raspberry. Those are definitely the best ones so far, except for the old ones. Fast forward. Okay, now we'll do palate cleanse. Those were not bad. I definitely know what they're supposed to taste like. Does this taste like the wild berry Skittles? Mm-hmm. Again, it doesn't taste like the original wild berry Skittles, or like the wild berry Skittles. This one actually has a little bit more of a watery taste to it. And based on how it's supposed to taste, I think I'm going to have to stick with the same score. Probably 6 out of 10 based on how it's supposed to taste. And as a whole, I think I'll give this drink a 7.5 out of 10. That one's actually, I think this is probably the best one so far. Now, sour Skittles. These were actually the very last Skittles to be released out of these 4 lineups, and they were first released in 2000. All they are is they're all the original flavors of Skittles, but with the added malic acid to give it that sour taste. I don't think I've ever tried these before, and I do need another palate cleanse before trying this last one. Okay, here we go. The final sour flavor. Oh wow, those are absolutely caked with sour coating. Let's see. There's the grape, lemon, lime, orange, and strawberry. Here we go. So on this last one, I think I will just try the sour Skittles drink first. Wow, that's not bad at all. So far, I don't know. Actually, they all kind of have that watery taste. I dare say I think that might be the best one that I've tried so far, though. That one actually tastes pretty good. So, it's got, definitely has some tardiness to it. It's more sweet than tart. Actually, the tardiness and the sweetness are perfect. This one is very well executed for what it is, not even comparing it to the actual Skittles taste. I would give this one probably an 8 out of 10. I think this is the best one so far. Now, let's see how accurate this tastes to the sour Skittles. And I don't even think I've had these sour Skittles ever in my life either. Oh! Man, that original burst of sour is insane. Once you get past it, though, they literally taste just like the original lineup, because that's what they are, just with added sour. Let's just try this one again. Okay. I can definitely taste the sour in this, the way it's supposed to taste. Based on how it's supposed to taste, I would give it a 7 out of 10, but an 8 out of 10 as a whole, just tasting it just for the experience. Okay, you guys, so that was it. That's the final verdict. I think based on how all of these are supposed to taste, I think the original, Wild Berry, and Tropical, I gave them all a 6 out of 10 based on how they're supposed to taste. And the sour, I gave it a 7 out of 10 based on how it's supposed to taste. Overall score of 8. I can't remember the scores I gave on the first 3 on how they taste just as a whole, not comparing them to the Skittles flavors. But the overall experience of trying these, I would give it a very solid 10 out of 10. Who doesn't want to know what a Skittles legit drink tastes like? So, if you find these, definitely pick them up. Try them at least once, and let me know what you think about them if you do happen to try them. And they didn't turn out to be quite as good as I was hoping for, but nevertheless, it was something different, and I think it's very hard to replicate something to taste exactly the way that it should, but maybe they were just being smart by not making it taste exactly identical to how they're supposed to taste. So that's it, you guys. That was the mainstream cable TV dish Skittles Drinks down the hatch. I thank you guys for watching. You guys know what to do. If you are new here, maybe you need something else to do. Maybe you're just really bored and you need something else to do. Please make sure you check out my video, Dr. Pepper Fantastic Chocolate Official Review. I will make sure to link that video down in the description of this video. And for all other extras and even ways to help support this channel, it's all listed down in the description below. With that said, Maximus the Fourth here. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.